And we are now live, I think. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Today I'm here with Mirth Mouser.
Hello, good to be back.
Yesterday she was unavailable because she was preparing for a job interview. How did that go, by the way?
Oh, it went pretty well. It was pretty fast, all things considered, but I thought it went pretty well. Fingers crossed, it leads to the next step.
That's all you can hope, right?
Yeah, pretty much. They'll either contact me if they want me to come back for a work interview or not.
Anyways, let's begin.
I've already gotten a head start trying to do my quests, trying to earn my primo currency, shooting ducks, and I keep missing because there is no gyro.
So, I'm assuming you haven't watched yesterday's stream, but to catch you up, I rolled 40 times.
40 times.
Yep. I got Goro.
Yeah, you got the doggo.
Yep, here he is. It's Dog Boy.
Oh. His animations are adorable.
They
I love them.
He's got some fucking adorable voice lines too, but I haven't unlocked them yet. He shoots. He's very much a supportive character. He can throw down this banner thing, and allies in it will have their defense increased, it looks like. Other than that, I also got a second new character, Jiangling, who's cool. She's a polearm.
I've seen her before.
I finally have a polearm user. And I think polearm's my favorite class of weapon, hey. They're really fun. I don't...
They're really swift.
I
don't have one yet, though.
I've got to say, I'm not a big fan of how the game, at least early on, because I don't know how many free characters you'll eventually get, but early on you get the protagonist, Kaya, Lisa, and Amber, and it gives you the 3 least fun weapons in the game. Like, if it's supposed to be showing off the different stuff you can do to incentivize you to spend money, surely you would at least give us an example of a polearm and a heavy blade. But I don't know.
I mean, I would say Noelle, but she's technically not free.
She's very cheap, but technically not free.
Yeah, like she's a guaranteed role, and the beginning of the game gives you more than enough currency to get that role, and that role is always available. But yeah, technically not free.
Story quests unlock at rank 26. Okay.
Request for what? To request to help for bosses?
No. Story quests.
Oh.
These, like, event story quest things. You must first complete a certain number of daily commissions. Receive a story key for every 8 daily missions you complete. Okay, so it's like a week to get enough to do the thing. That's okay.
Well, it wouldn't be a mobile game if they weren't trying to encourage you to play daily.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Yeah, I've done the testing things. Let's go back into Arataki Ito to show you, because this is cool. I think I'm really going to click with this dude. Basically,
he is so fun to play.
Yeah.
I played the trial. He is ridiculously fun. I love how his swings feel. Like, yeah, very slow, but they are full of power. Also, I swear, a few of those lines literally sound like they're coming out of Ryuji's mouth. Like, Like, I swear that like he has said some of those same battle cries in Persona 5.
Mm.
Like
I'm
like Ito says
convinced.
"bam" the same way Ryuji does.
Yeah, I'm convinced that he's never been given a script in his life. This is just Max Middleman.
Actually, yeah, I actually love the idea that he ad-libs pretty much everything. I mean, he said so himself. Everything is ad-libbed, and I'm sorry if you hear squeaking in the background. That is my dog.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Everything is ad-libbed. I will believe that.
But yeah, let's build up all that superlative strength. Oh, brilliant.
Man, the flow to his moves are just too good.
Mm.
I want him so badly. I could technically try rolling right now, but I want to wait till I want to wait till I have a few more primo crystals. Are they even called primo crystals? I'm just calling them. I know
They're
they're
primo
called
gems.
Primo gems. Close enough then.
Yeah, I'm just casually destroying these people.
They go down so fast. No one else on my team kills them that quickly.
Yeah, as I've been playing more of this game, I've been learning that some characters are... Ooh, shit, sorry. Loopy has joined the stream. Ito says, for real?
Did he?
Sorry, I
It's
missed
like,
that.
I
To
could
look at
hear him on
chat,
your
I
end.
have to look at the display next to me, so I sometimes don't catch it as it happens, because I don't get, like, a notification noise or anything like that. God. Yeah, so, today was going to be Archon Quest. First I'm going to quickly do my commissions, because always do your commissions, kids. They be useful and shit. Excellent,
I
so there's
still do
one.
not have them.
You still
I'm
don't?
working on it.
What rank are you at again?
I think I'm on 10. Yeah, I'm on 10. That's why I'm trying to do my quest.
Mm-hmm.
It does not help that I keep getting distracted by the open world, and it's like, this is not the time to get distracted. I need to get to level 12. I can get distracted later.
Mm.
Oh yeah, what were you saying about some characters being... I think you were going to say some characters are just objectively better than others.
I don't know about objectively better, but they have different roles. Like, while Ito is very clearly all about DPS, and someone like Razor is all about DPS, some people are a lot more support-focused. Like, Goro seems to be very support-focused rather than DPS-focused.
Yeah, he made the most sense when I was, using him as at a distance and then switching to another hard-hitting character.
Yeah, look at him. He's so cute. Gotta love him.
He's really, really cute. I at least want one of them. Give me one of them, even though I really want Ito, and that's the goal, of course. But
Mm.
I don't want to come away with nothing.
So here's a question.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Oh,
what
you
was
go
that?
ahead. No, you can go ahead. I can go after.
No, it's okay, you go first. Because mine's gonna start like a whole discussion and shit.
Okay, I was gonna say something that is like actually really appreciate is like they surprisingly put a good amount of effort into the NPCs have to say.
Mm.
Um, like it's nothing too, is like too complicated exactly, but it's not as simplistic where they're just telling you tips about it's like telling you tips of how to play, which is what a lot of NPC dialogue is like
Mm.
defaults to. A lot of them are just people kind of complaining about the lives they live, or kind of giving the world a little bit more life, which I found kind of refreshing. Rather than just saying, "Hey, did you know you can go pick berries?" Instead, you have a lady, it's like saying like she spent the whole day is like day making jam for the
Mm.
adventures that come later, describing her job, how her day goes, and like I like that.
Yeah, one series that does NPC dialogue so well that it's become like the primary focus and selling point of it almost is the Trails series. Trails in
Really?
the Sky, Trails of Cold Steel, if you've heard of them. Yeah, the Trails
I
series
have.
is hugely popular in. Well, not really, just to be honest. It's not popular, but it's got a certain audience. Um, yeah, it's really well known for the fact that NPC dialogue is fully fleshed out. Everyone is named. Everyone has full stories going on, and their lives are moving with or without you. After every single main major event in the game, every NPC in the game will have something new to say.
Really, really cool.
The villain could fart in the general direction of the protagonist, and that'll be a major enough event for every NPC in the game to change their dialogue. They're changing it constantly. So get ready for a lot of reading and a fuckload of translating, because good lord, there is so much text in those games.
I'll have to- I should really get on Tales of Arise then.
Oh
I don't
no,
have it, but it's on my radar.
not Tales, Trails.
Trails. Sorry.
Trails, they're very different. And similar to Kingdom Hearts, it's very much a kind of series where you have to start at the start and play them in order, which is a bit
Ah, I see.
difficult considering that's like 12 full length RPGs. If anything, extra long RPGs because you want to be talking to all the NPCs and shit. Otherwise, you're missing out on like one of the biggest selling points of the series in the first place, so like why play it? So it makes it difficult to recommend because it's very slow paced, but if you
It's a
can get
big
on board with it,
commitment.
if you can get on board
What
with
kind of
it, it's got
what
some incredible world building.
what genre of game is it?
JRPG, turn based.
Ooh.
It's got like this grid based movement system in battles, sort of, kind of, but it's more like a turn based RPG than a strategy RPG, at least in my opinion. But yeah, you've
So kind of like I'm trying to think. The best comparison I can think of that is kind of like Devil Survivor. Shin Megami Tensei Devil Survivor. It's kind of grid based, but it's mostly turn based.
kind of. It's a bit more of an even split in Devil Survivor, but like, yeah, I guess. It's the kind of thing you just gotta like see it to understand it.
What platform are these games primarily on?
You can play pretty much all of them on Steam, and
Oh,
the
that's good to know.
the only ones that aren't on Steam yet are coming in like 2023. Um,
Okay.
like soon, everything is going to be on Steam currently we've got the whole Sky trilogy, the whole Cold Steel quadrilogy. I think that's how you say it. Um, we don't have any of the Crossbell games. We're missing, and we don't have like the most recent ones because they haven't been translated yet. Um,
I can see the translation definitely taking time.
yeah, I'd say wait.
Whereas,
I'd say wait until 2023 before you get into it, because
okay.
that's when a bunch of them are coming out. Um, there's like 3 games in the middle that never got translated officially that have recently finally been announced to get official translations. Um, they're gonna come out in 2023.
Okay, I'll keep an eye on this series then. It actually sounds really interesting. It sounds like something that I'd actually really enjoy. But yeah, if they're gonna have basically the entire series on one platform, I'll definitely wait for that.
Um, but yeah, it's the Sky trilogy, then Zero, Azure, Nayuta, then the Cold Steel games, then Reverie, and then what I'm assuming is going to be called Trails into Darkness, but we don't have an official English name yet. We're like not even translating the most recent Trails game. Just
That's how long they take.
yeah. Um it's kind of nuts. We're translating Reverie, which is the second most recent game. And I
I
think it's
assume we're generally like 3 years behind, and I'm sorry if you hear my dog. She's barking right outside the door.
that's okay.
If she's too loud, let me know.
Well, chat can let us know if she's too loud. Is she too loud, chat?
You can tell her to be quiet and put her in the kitchen.
Why does it keep telling me that the Stormbearer Mountains are highly dangerous? They're not.
You were gonna say something before we got into trails. What was it?
Oh yes, okay. Discussion time. How much anime do you watch?
Honestly, not a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Every once in a while something will really catch my eye, and it's like I'll get really into it. But I don't really keep up with a lot of seasonal anime, so to speak.
Same here. Most of the anime I watch is like looking back on old classics and thinking, that sounds cool, I'm gonna watch it, which is very uncommon.
Yeah. Like I didn't watch Demon Slayer until like 2 years after it came. When did Demon Slayer come out? I forget.
I never caught up with it, so like, I don't know.
I just got it was just I was just bored one day. The whole season was on Netflix. I was like, why not? It's a pretty standard shonen show, but it was pretty. I enjoyed it. You get you get what you expect to get.
Hmm.
It's not going to change how people see anime. And I am definitely surprised the movie became the highest grossing anime film of all time. I did not expect that.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely undeserved. Like, what the fuck?
I kind of see it as similar as how a superhero film is like the highest grossing film of all time. Like, yeah, of course a shonen film is going to be the highest grossing anime film. It makes sense, but I'm still surprised it was Demon Slayer.
Cause like, hot take, as someone who has never watched an episode of Demon Slayer, it looks boring, and I don't like the art style. It's not as
That's the best part of it.
yeah, and it's still not good.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Granted, art is is like subjective, so that is fair enough.
I mean, people think JoJo looks amazing, and I just entirely do not agree. I think it looks terrible.
It's not a very visually appealing art style, but it is a striking art style. I wouldn't say it looks good. Which is weird to say because it's like I actually, that's another anime I'm watching. I actually love JoJo, but not for any of the reasons I should like a show. Like if it's a weird thing. If you watch that show as you would any other show, it's like I don't think anyone would like it. It's more of an experience that you just have to be down for.
We're having some internet troubles on my end. I'm gonna be back in like a minute. I think I need to turn off the stream very quickly. I'll be back
Okay.
right soon after.
No worries.
Okay, we are live. Thank
Stream troubles.
Thank fuck everything's been fixed. Sorry for all the technical difficulties, guys. That was really frustrating because I couldn't even like find any valid reason for any of these problems to be happening. Anyways, it's done now. We're back to normal.
Back to grinding more stuff to get for the chance to get Ito.
Yep.
Yeah, I might just save my experience books, although I might use them on my main character. If they are limited, may as well save them because I'm not sure who I'm gonna keep or kick as I get more characters. At least I can be confident about using the main one. He's reliable enough.
Yep, Mirth's audio is back. My recording software was not picking it up for some reason. God, I hate everything.
On the bright side, it wasn't picking up my dog barking.
Small victories.
Alright, time to waste all my books. Alright. Alright, level 20. Alright, now I got that. Now I have that. Little mini quest in the handbook done. All I gotta do is visit the statue at the winery. I didn't see one at the winery. I guess I'll double check.
This will be
Okay, yeah. Everything's fixed. We're gonna do these last two commissions, and then we're gonna do the Archon story.
How many primo crystals do you usually get from the commissions? I assume it depends on the commission.
You get 60 overall. 10 from each.
Really?
10 from each of the 4-minute missions, and 20 is a bonus for finishing them all.
That's pretty generous.
No, it really isn't.
It's generous compared to the 2 I'm slowly getting. I guess I'm just used to not getting any. So 60 sounds like a lot.
Yeah, 60 is fuck all. That's 3 days for one roll. That's a month for a single 10 roll.
Yeah, I take it back. That's not generous.
When characters other than Goro within the AoE of his things deal geo damage. No. It's, after using
Oh, let me pull up the stream so I can
triangle
see the
one.
game.
After using the triangle one, all nearby party members' defense is increased by 25%. Okay.
There it is. Well, not quite yet.
So that's only with the triangle one, not the skill. That's unfortunate. That's 4.
Alright, pulling up your stream now. Okay, now I can see what you're doing.
It's over, Goro. We have the high ground.
Now you have the low ground. Well, you did for a second. I still have not figured out the elemental weaknesses. I thought fire was weak to wind, but I guess not.
Yeah, who fucking knows?
All I know is that wind spreads the fire.
Enemy reinforcements, great. Great. Oh, wonderful, it's the fucking shield guy, because I needed more reasons to hate living.
Oh, that thing. Oh, those are a pain to beat.
Most of the enemies are fairly manageable in this game. It's exclusively the shield guys that are just absolutely horrible. Because, like, you can burn the shield. Kind of. Maybe. It's jank. But, like... yeah.
There's no real way to counter the shield. You just have to constantly zip around it. And you know, you don't have a shield of your own, so it's definitely not fair.
Best dog. I don't know if I can
It
even
really
say
is.
best dog anymore because Goro exists. We have both. We have both of the dog boys.
Oh, right, right. Razor is raised by wolves.
Mm.
So he's technically a dog boy, too.
Anyways, how's your day going?
Been going alright.
That's good.
A lot of the day was, you know, focused on getting that interview done. I was very nervous beforehand, but, you know, I'm glad that it's over. Now I can just relax. Never fun having to stress before interviews.
Mm. And how about your day, Loopy? How's it going? Our one and only regular audience member slash co-host. Why not both?
One can be multiple things.
Yeah, God, I love how fast she is.
It looks so useful to have a fighter that fast,
Mm.
especially with that range.
Yeah, she's one of the people in the Ito banner.
Well, fingers crossed. I would say knowing my luck, I either get super unlucky or super lucky. It's not often in between. I could get no one in my role, and I could just get a bunch of items that I could just combine into my own gear.
Oh, so sorry. What's the...
Yes, please burn the shield. Good, thank you. Yes, just casually walk on top of the fire, Kaya. Thanks. Exactly what I want you to do. Why would he even do that? Like, really? God, this game is jank.
A little. I can't handle small stepping points all that well. It just lets you walk on stuff that you think you should be able to jump on instead.
Ad Astra Abysosk. Okay, I've done the commissions. I reckon it's
60 primo down.
I reckon it's time to finally continue the story.
See if we can't get Venti, assuming Venti is story unlockable.
I don't think he is.
But he had a whole cutscene and everything.
I know.
Ah, this game is a tease.
It is. Best dog boy.
Love that floopy tail.
I wish there was any arse on any of these guys, but you know.
I know, there's absolutely none. Not even slightly.
Everyone is so flat. Like,
it's like they went the extra mile to make them flat.
they got a fucking chisel. A cheese grater, maybe?
Yeah, that one makes more sense. Sanding them down flat. A shame.
Some kind of power. Lisa, are you able to analyze it?
The game loves their crop tops and their thigh highs, but
I can see
Mm.
impurities in the but
not
upon
their
further
cheeks.
inspection. No, I'm sorry. I can't make a proper analysis at the moment. Give me some time. I'll take a look through the library's restricted section. Right. I'll leave the research to you then, Lisa. Understood. I'll notify you all if I make any progress. Though I wouldn't go getting your hopes up. They're incredibly ancient texts, not to mention. Ouch! Gosh, that hurt. The impurities in the crystal. It hurts when it get close. Ah, I see. It appears to react to visions. The impurities and the elemental energy we embody repel each other. It's strange, though. You have elemental abilities as well, but don't seem to be affected in the same way. Anyway, the crystal would be better left in the hands of my cutie. It will just be a pain if left with us, both literally and metaphorically. Fascinating. Do you know anything about what makes you special? I do not know what to make of it either. Well then, the Knights of Favonius have another favor to ask of you. Please accept the title of Honorary Knight and the gratitude of the Acting Grand Master.
No, I refuse. I will not do as you ask me.
Favonius? We ask for your continued assistance in finding some answers. Stormterror's rage.
I actually think the game sounds a little quiet on your stream.
I know Mondstadt.
You sound perfectly fine, but the game is a little quiet.
To open your eyes to the truth.
I've got it this quiet so that I don't feel the need to, like, up my speaking volume and yell over it.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Just double checking.
Yeah, sure, I'll take all these books. Add them to my
The more the
collection.
merrier.
Mm. Hex and Hound. I'm a hound. I'm a cute boy with dog ears and a tail.
Now, does he have both dog ears and regular ears? That is a pet peeve of mine. You would be surprised how often
Not seeing
geckos
them.
and doggos have two sets of ears.
Not seeing them.
Alright! They actually thought about the design. Like, I know that the easy argument would be like, yeah, but it would be weird to have a humanoid without ears. I'd argue it's weirder that they have two sets of ears.
People disagree.
But they have two sets of ears. How is that not weirder?
Because one of them isn't really ears, they're just cute animal ears. They're totally not the same thing. Lol.
Of course, how could I be so foolish?
Follow my lead.
Must collect all of the codexes. Must have a complete archive. The taste is growing. It's getting out of control. I can't stop it. Even if I never actually read them, I need to have them.
If you miss even one, the ore will be thrown completely off.
It will.
99% complete won't cut it.
Oh god, having the percentage marker just fucks me, hey.
Having a percentage marker at all in a gacha game is cruel. Because it
Yeah,
will never be
honestly.
100.
Pretty much. It is honestly kind of predatory.
You pretty much have to not care about okay, maybe not care, but not put too much, not care that much about the whole collect everything habit.
Mm.
It's more so, how far can you get? Far enough. Oh lord, how cruel is the platinum trophy for Genshin Impact? I don't even want to consider that.
How about you look it up? Inform our lovely watchers.
You know, why not? I'll look through it. Let's see. For the record, I have earned absolutely no trophies. Not a single one.
Follow my lead.
Let's see. Obtain the power of G. Okay. Yeah, a lot of these are just progressions. Ascend a weapon to phase 6. I don't even know what that means.
Ascend a weapon to the max level. Whenever you max out a character or weapon's level, you have to ascend them to raise the level limit. So I've ascended Goro once to be able to hit level 40.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yep.
Alright, that makes sense. Okay, a lot of these are open chests. Raising tree levels. Okay, that's possible. Unlock all the teleport wave points. That's possible. Upgrade the 7 statues to the maximum level. Possible. Raise a strange column. Okay, all of these look very possible. Okay, yeah, all of these are okay, just by looking over them, they're all things you would get by playing through the game. None of them are collect all waifus.
Probably because they only introduced returning banners like 3 weeks ago. Last phase's returning banner was the first ever returning banner.
This game's been out for over a year.
Yep.
Oh, missing a banner is cruel.
Mm.
Especially since, you know, it's all new characters each time. It's not basically a winter version of your favorite character. Hurry up and get the and try your hand at the winter banner.
Mm.
Otherwise, the Santa Claus outfit is gone forever. Next year, it's going to be a green Santa outfit, but you're going to miss the red one. You don't want to miss the red one, do you? It's never coming back.
Mm. That's why I hope Ito comes back, but I can't guarantee it.
I wouldn't be surprised, since again, it's not, you know, outfits or different versions of the same character. It's just a full character on its own. So I can see them constantly coming back over the years. It's just they might be pretty stingy with them. These costumes do not come back very much.
I'm not even reading these, I just have to get all of the fucking news marked off.
Yeah, I get that. I did the exact same thing. I think I only read a couple of them, and then I just got rid of all the new markers. Mostly because I had a bunch of like randomly in the middle of them. Like there's 6 volumes of the story, and I just have volume 3. So I was like, what's the point in even reading it? I can't even start with what I have. I'd be starting in the middle of it.
Ooh, I finally have fish.
I didn't find these really big fish in the river, but I could not figure out how to kill them or catch them. Like, they would always dive under the water when I got close, but when I shot them from a distance, it would never hit them. I even tried dive bombing from overhead, but that didn't work either. Do I need to unlock a fish net to throw at them or something? Because they looked special. I just didn't know how to get them.
Time flies when contemplating life, the universe, and everything. Do they really need to put a fucking Hitchhiker's reference into this game? Do they really need to do that?
The localization team was bored.
Clearly.
They put in a joke of it's like of a kid's dad never coming home. Of course they do this.
The dragon and the crystal.
What if they never come back, just like Daddy? Like, I'm not saying they changed the original line completely. I get that to an extent. It was about a kid, you know, who lost their dad. But the wording was very much in line with, the joke of, I bet you, it's like, your dad never came back.
God, Paimon is fucking stupid.
Yeah, she doesn't quite work for me as a cute little mascot. Like, she's okay, but I funnily enough think her humanoid design is holding her back. She talks so creature-like. It would, funny enough, make more sense if she was a more not human thing. Which, she's a fairy, so yeah, she is not human, but like, she looks like a little girl. It kind of clashes with it. Especially with her third person speak. She very much talks like she's just like she's a more of a magical animal than a little girl.
His footprints lead to this wall. Did he climb up from here?
Follow my lead.
Alright, let's see how much I have with my cheat.
Follow my lead.
Hit a falcon mid-flight with your bow. Well, that's not possible without gyro. Looking over the achievements to see if I can't get more primo, but the demands are so strict. Oh, I just looked at your screen. I saw Venti.
And the divine Archon still walks the earth. A dragon cast his curious gaze on the world below, as he parted from the heavens that
It's Loopy's favourite femboy twink.
dragons sought truth amongst common folk.
He's not even a twink, he's straight up full-on femboy. Like a Stolfo or Felix.
God struck his strings dolce, and the holy lyre answered his questions kind.
Yeah, he's got a lot of Astolfo. Okay, maybe not all Astolfo energy, because Astolfo really leans more into the femme than the boy, but still. It's in that area.
For he yearned to let all perceive him there. Enchanting legends the bard and dragon were, but the tides of despair soon engulfed the land.
Like somewhere between Astolfo and the protagonist of SMT5.
As a vile
The Naho Beano.
Yes.
Emphasis on
Gosh,
Ho.
that design is gorgeous. I love Nahabino's design. adore it.
The soaring dragon heeded his brave calls, and amidst the winds
Like, I was sold on the entire game from that design alone.
blood of venom sent the sky dragon into slumber, only to awake to be expelled in a war. Why do people in this age loathe me so? But the holy liar replied no more. Wrath and woe, vigor and venom, poured from the dragon's bitter eyes. The dragon's curse sprawled in silence, but the liar could no longer soothe his cries. Wait, you guys are... Oh, that's right. You're the ones that scared Duvall away.
Duvall? Who's that? Huh? Oh, right! Most people seem to call it Storm Terror. Why do you call it that?
Yeah, I figured Storm Terror was more of a temporary name.
So close.
Hey, so...
Not unless they were going warrior cats with it.
You have no fucking right to say that Venti is a few screws loose looking at yourself. Like, screw you, Paimon. God, I hate
Venti
her.
is just a dragon nerd. I was trying to say a connoisseur of dragons and then lost my words.
I just hate Paimon. She sucks.
Yeah, she could be a lot better.
Time winner of the most popular bard of Mondstadt, to be precise. So, what do you need from me?
Given you recognize us, Paimon doesn't believe we need to explain any further. Of course it's about Storm Terror.
Appreciating the beauty of dragon means having a few screws loose, then I am losing all the screws.
Oh, isn't this...
What? The crystal has been purified? When?
Duvall, the anguish he feels has brought him to tears.
Tears?
He was once such a gentle child, now so full of rage and suffering. I also came across a teardrop crystal. Can you purify it?
The two people found the teardrop crystal, and from that moment on, they were soulmates. Oh my god, they were soulmates.
Getting written into a bard's poem.
They can't escape it now, it's destiny.
Should you stand in the light, though stand in the shade, and you'll be met by a blade. Alas, I've really not the time to compose a melody.
And he isn't even hiding it.
Anyway, even if Duvallin is not taken down, his life will still wither away in the breeze. He'll burn himself out in the flames of fever. Do you really deem that necessary? You can forget about me turning us in for now. I have another plan.
Oh? And what plan would that be?
Seeing this tear has brought to mind a friend so dear.
Friend?
One must be going
Hey, where are you running off to?
to the symbol of Mondstadt's hero. Bye-bye.
Huh. What do you make of that? As far as he's
Well,
concerned,
there's your next quest.
who you know? Know what?
Kanji Tatsumi was on the Midnight Channel. That means he's gonna be your next party member. You should save him.
Symbol of Mondstadt's hero? Oh, Paimon knows.
Moving to Inaba to take a break from showbiz. She means she's gonna get thrown on the TV. Watch the Midnight Channel.
Yes. It's symbolic. Ka!
You know, because he's gay.
Not that there's a problem with that or anything. Are you saying I like dudes?
And then there was a wacky chase scene. No, come back, I like girls.
I'm going to run into the girls' tent fully naked because I love women.
Alright, everybody, get naked. No. But you're girls.
You can't cook, you can't clean.
naked?
What are you even good for?
He has a point.
He has a point.
My favorite joke in the entire comic. Dumb.
Hello, Kanji. Let us discuss gentlemanly things. Are you hitting on me? Sorry, for those who don't know, we're quoting an extremely funny Persona 4 parody comic series. It's by Him Daisy.
Pretty easily is if you just put in Persona 4 comic dub, it'll be right there.
Yep. It is.
It is the single best thing the Persona fandom has ever made.
Yeah, pretty much. It's honestly just objectively the best meme. It is the only one that's been circulating for legit a fucking decade and still hasn't grown tired. Nothing so simple as Akechi likes pancakes. This is shit that's actually well written and funny. So it stayed funny.
Yeah, that in-joke wore out its welcome.
That's an understatement.
I found it amusing when I first beat the game, and then after several months, I was like, okay, it's not as funny. But yeah, the Persona 4 comic by Himsy Day will always be funny. Someone even animated it.
Oh yeah, they recently released part 3 of their animated series.
They
Adaptation.
did, I really enjoyed it.
And we finally got to the kanji arc. The only problem with the comic is that it only went up to Risei's dungeon, which is like a third of the way through the game.
Yeah.
Very sad.
Like they just revealed Human Teddy, and that's where it stops.
I'm finding myself swapping between Kaya and Yaoi Church a lot, so I think I'm gonna just equip both of them with stuff.
Especially since it's good to still have one of each element fully up to date. Since some special chests and whatnot or quests can only be done with the right kind of element. The artist of that comic is still making stuff. I mean, I know they're not working on that anymore, obviously, but... Last I heard, they mostly use Tumblr, and I don't use Tumblr.
Tumblr...
Because it's impossible to navigate.
Yeah, and Tumblr died when they nuked off all NSFW content.
Yep,
Like
that's a killer.
everyone just left.
Well, I mean, what's even the point? Oh, random topic, but do you have any faith in the it's like in that new Arceus game coming out? Because I don't. I don't care how promising it looks. I have no faith in it.
People say it looks promising. Where? Like, genuinely, what about it looks promising? If anything, it looks terrible. But I mean, all Pokemon games look terrible now. Because all Pokemon games, fuck it, I'm gonna come out with it, are terrible. Even the ones that I liked because I played it when I was a kid. They are all terrible. They have always been terrible. The only thing that franchise has got going for it is cute monster designs.
Pretty much the main appeal of it. Yeah, in terms of game design, it's like I can't say it's built to be a streamlined RPG experience compared to how most RPGs are built. And you're kind of either into that unorthodox game design or you're not.
Mm.
I really like some. It's like the DS is like entries especially. Um, 3DS entries were fun when I first played them. I don't think I'd enjoy them that much revisiting them. And then I flat out did not like the most recent one at all. And I mean, the idea of the Pokemon franchise embracing open world sounds promising, but I don't trust Game Freak to make it. Not in the slightest.
Mm.
It looks extremely rough. And how do I even know that the new battle system will even be fun to play?
Mm.
There's too many variables. I'm not taking a chance on it. Especially if I didn't like their, Sword and Shield. No, no, thank you. Not putting my money in that. I severely regret pre-ordering Sword and Shield.
Wow, you pre-ordered it. Fuck. God
Yeah,
damn.
they had this double pack where you could get both games for 100 since they're 60 each, and I got that for me and my friend. Yeah. And it's the only game that I sold after beating because I was never going to replay it.
Yeah,
I
that's...
did not want to touch it again, and I wanted at least some of my money back. So yeah, that's the lesson I heard the hard way when it came to pre-ordering games. If you want to pre-order a game, you better be 100% confident about it.
Mm. Like, I was confident in Neo The World Ends With You. Because I had a lot of fucking reason to be. I mean, just look at it and listen to it. If that hasn't sold you on the game, there is something wrong with you.
need to look up more footage on that game, because I do not remember seeing it at all past the initial announcements.
So I've just refined this claymore to rank 5.
Ooh.
Refining is different to enhancing. Refining is when you feed a weapon an exact copy of itself to increase the power of its, like, description effects versus its raw stats.
Okay, that makes sense.
So now this sword, I think, yeah, I've still got some others. So rank 1, after using an elemental skill, on hit, normal and charged attacks deal additional damage equal to 60% of attack in small AoE. Effect lasts 15 seconds, damage can only occur once every 3 seconds. Versus, now it's 120.
Wow. How do you even get an exact copy of a weapon to enhance it like that?
Well, it doesn't need to be the same level, it just needs to be the same thing. So if you need a debate club, you need to give it debate clubs.
Okay.
If it's a blood-tainted greatsword, you need to give it other greatswords.
It's just because I know some of the rare stuff you can like only get during rolls, so good luck getting a double of that. I guess that's a reason to invest in crafting your own then. Yeah, that makes a huge difference.
And yeah, if we look at the greatsword he's got equipped now, it's 24% extra damage against opponents infected by pyro or electro, as opposed to the regular 12%, so it doubles.
Oh yeah, so you can like shoot them with something like Amber and then switch to Razor and do massive damage when they're all burned. Or just throw a rabbit at the enemy, that's probably easier than aiming. I think I'm actually catching up to you in terms of main quest.
Ooh, that's good.
Because I just got the whole thing at like the Knight's headquarters where they were talking about the gem and whatnot. Right after that, you meet Venti, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, then I'm pretty much nearly caught up. Still only at adventure rank 10 though. I need to find more side quests to do. Are potential quests marked on the map at all?
Kind of. I think. I don't know.
Well, quests I can knock out, see if I can't get more crystals to grind. I actually heard that the game's main story wasn't even technically finished until not this update, the last one a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I mean, it is a free to play game, so it makes sense that they dish out the story in increments, and I don't doubt within another year they're gonna start a whole nother big story that they'll finish over the next 3 or so years.
Yeah.
Throwing in a lot of new characters. Like, hey, you see that cool one that showed up in the cutscene? You can roll for him right now. I guess the story kinda does. Assuming I don't unlock Venti.
So there's a refinement rank 5 sword. When HP is above 90%, increases crit rate by 28%. Damn. That's not bad.
Yeah, you just gotta keep yourself more or less full health. That's not too hard.
Yeah, there's some fucking good effects now that you're, like, increasing refinements and shit. Using an elemental burst grants a 21% increase in attack and movement speed for 15 seconds.
Oh.
Increases damage against opponents affected by pyro or electro by 24%. After using an elemental skill on hit, normal and charged attacks deal additional damage equal to 120% of attack in a small AoE. Effect lasts 15 seconds, damage can only occur once every 3 seconds.
Oh, it's really useful in terms of damage output. It could be especially useful if you had like a greatsword user that had pyro elementals. Oh, randomly got in my mail some more Equate Fate crystals. Not the ones I'm looking for, because that is not the role I want, but still, better than nothing. Actually, how much more primo currency have I gotten? Do I have enough for a second roll? Not yet, no. Not yet. Still need a few hundred more. Oh, it's so slow and tedious.
No, you don't. You haven't missed a roll, Loopy.
No, we have not rolled. We're just discussing rolls.
Yeah, I've
When I
been.
said second roll, I mean I want to do 2 rolls at once, but I don't have the correct currency for both those rolls.
I've been refining a bunch of weapons. Refining, instead of increasing its raw stats, it increases the power of their like unique weapon ability, like their description.
Yeah, like one of them doubled the effect on Razor's greatsword.
Mm. Yeah, so this catalyst, I mean, I hate catalysts, but this one, when switching characters, the new character taking the field has their attack increased by 48% for 10 seconds. This effect can
38%?
this can only occur once every 20 seconds.
Huh. That's almost worth keeping her around to switch into. How the heck am I supposed to snipe a bird mid-flight? They move too fast.
With magic and desperation.
One thing to point at a slow-moving enemy with a control stick, but a fast-moving one, upward no less. I'd have to be able to predict exactly where they will be and when they'll be there. I'm not at that level yet. I do want those primo crystals, so I'll make it work. The rolls I did get with the beginner's banner, I did roll this. I can't pronounce her name. I think it's like
Noelle?
Fischl? No, Fischl.
Fischl, okay.
Yeah, her.
Let me pull them up in the character
She's
archive.
basically a bow user with electricity. And has a crow. What I find odd is that by her name and by the stuff Burner Crow talk about, they're obviously supposed to be German, but the dub doesn't give them German accents. So they just every once in a while say a German word, but they don't have German accents.
Mm.
Shame. I actually think it would be pretty pretty cute to give them both German accents, but oh well. I know some dubs don't like faking accents. Don't want a repeat of that Australian accent that we heard in the Game Awards.
Oh god, that was traumatizing. Australian accents are always bad though, because everyone has an accent, but it really feels like Australians don't, from my perspective. Like, we just talk normally and everyone else is a voice we're putting on. I don't understand how to, like, do an accent. We do not have the unsexiest accent of all time, Loopy. That is objectively wrong. You have not listened to Indian men.
You know what? Yeah, that is the least attractive attractive accent you could ever have, by bar none.
Yeah, the only thing that competes is like, fuck, I don't know. Angry Asian dads.
I don't think I've heard enough of that one.
In
Oh,
before
yeah, no, I
Yaoi
know
Church
that.
gets
Here.
cancelled. Lol.
It took me a second to picture it in my head, and I was like, wait, no, I've heard it. I just had to think about it for a second.
Yeah, in before I get cancelled. Great. Yeah, but what is the sexiest accent of all time?
Oh, that's a tough one. I'm personally partial to Spanish accents, but I know that's an easy answer.
A lot of people would say French. I'm gonna go with British.
That one's very appealing too. Very, very.
Like, not the old British Gadna, bottle of water, but like the more refined British with
refined, not Cockney.
with actual pronunciation. John F. Kennedy style Boston accent. Changed my mind, lol.
Eh, not my cup of tea, personally.
Okay, so evolving from accents, what about like characters in fiction? Um, I've got an answer immediately. I'm gonna pick Captain Jack from Doctor Who, specifically the modern era of the show. Captain Jack Harkness. Captain Jack Harkness is just instantly the best character in any story he appears in. He's so good they gave him a spin-off show.
Was the spin-off show good?
Yeah? Kind of. Season 1 has a lot of duds, but Season 2 and 3 are fan-fucking-tastic. And then we don't talk about Season 4 because it's so bad that it's just not even the same show.
Season 4, the cursed number.
What is it with Season 4 always being where shows go downhill?
I don't know. I've seen too many shows that I love. It's like I like just really drop the ball in Season 4. It's something about how it's like how Season 4 is just past the. Because Season 2 and 3 is usually when, show creators really start to, get into the rhythm of everything and, form a style and make the most of what they've learned and have. And then, like, after Season 3, they start to get a little burnt out. And Season 4 just starts to drop the ball.
Ironically, Season 4 is where Seinfeld starts getting good. Okay. What is Seinfeld about? What happens in it?
I have no clue. I don't watch a lot of American television.
Like, I know it's the meme of Seinfeld, the show about nothing, but, like, genuinely, what is it?
I'm going to assume it's not a rom-com. Rom-com was the wrong word. I had the word and then I forgot it. I can't believe I forgot the name of a whole genre that is like that American TV has oversaturized.
It's the real-life equivalent of a slice-of-life anime. It's comedic and about human interactions and situations. Okay.
Okay, that's not a yourself show.
Leyline disorder. Your character will be periodically inflicted with slowing water, greatly increasing your skill's cooldown duration until the inflicted hydro element is removed.
Flowing. Yeah, that's a new one. Is flowing water like cold water?
I guess.
Unless they mean water in general, because everyone moves slower in water. If you want walking speed in water, you have to run. Now I'm stuck on it. Like, what's the name of that genre? It's basically it's a live action comedy show with a laugh track, and it's super annoying because American TV is full of nothing but it.
Big Bang Theory?
Sucks. Yeah, that. What's that genre called?
Sitcom?
Sitcom. Yes. That.
Situational comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Loopy. You just got it at the same time as me.
Yeah, I was gonna say is Seinfeld a sitcom.
Yeah. If you need a laugh track to be funny, you're not funny. I really hope that's the coldest take I ever come out with.
Honestly, I don't think I enjoyed a laugh track since I was in elementary school. You know, when I was a dumb kid and saw that, hey, they're laughing, that's my cue to laugh. That must mean this is funny. This is funny. My dumb kid brain's convinced.
Claim rewards. That was fun. I had to kill 20 enemies in like a short amount of time.
Definitely helps you upgraded your gear then.
I mean, plenty of shows with laugh tracks are actually live audience. Yeah, they're still just as scripted.
I can never tell when it's actual live audience or when it's edited in.
Probably the point, to be honest.
They both sound just as fake as the other.
Oh my god, it's Husbando.
Oh? What are you doing here?
I am? Oh, no, Venti.
You would happen to follow me? You speak of the god of Animo, Barbados? He already disappeared from Mondstadt a long time ago.
Unzips pads. God. Lol.
Oh no.
I mean, there are certainly some characters in this game I would do that for. I mean, I started this game for Ito.
We already started off guilty.
Just how is it that everyone sees
Because that's a hot dog that I'd like to eat raw.
no need to rush? I have not been
He's good enough to Ito, as you came out with.
unhappy with my arrival.
There's no coming back from that pun. That's the peak.
What is a creature like that doing out here in such a cold place? You think it was going after that green guy? His relationship with the
Oh,
wings.
my laptop just got a Netflix ad.
Oh, great.
Oh, it's for Gretzko Season 4.
Season 3 happened?
Yeah! You didn't know Season 3 came out? It came
No.
out last year.
I didn't.
I'm surprised. It was a good season. Season 2's still my favorite, though. I know a lot of, but I know Season 2 is some people's least favorite. A lot of people really like season 1, and then season 2 just didn't compare to how much they like season 1, and then season 3 came out and has a lot of the best stuff in the show.
See,
But
I don't get it. I liked season 2. Season 2 was good.
I loved season 2. I just think some people really connected to season 1 more.
Seems the dragon wasn't the only thing affected by this change.
Maybe it's just because with season 2, I'm kind of at that point in my life where the subject was kind of is like really hitting home for me.
Mm.
Is that so? Quite the scholar, I must say that, Lisa. She's not wrong. The conflict has reached this point only because both sides have resorted to the use of force. His hate, however, did not arise from the people not making tribute to the Four Winds, nor was it born from his own nature, but instead came about as
But the ending of season 3 was very divisive, to say the least. I
Mhm.
wasn't even sure how to feel about it at first.
has been torturing him for years.
I gotta say, I did love the reveal in season 2, I think, that...
Eyes of the Abyss Mage.
Oh god, what's his name? The wolf that likes the protagonist. Him.
Haida, the
Haida. He likes punk rock. That's adorable. I suddenly liked him way more when I saw him in that punk rock outfit. That's
But
great.
they revealed that in the Christmas special. Did you not see the Christmas special?
There was a Christmas special.
There is a Christmas special that continues off directly off of season 1, because you know how season 1 ends with the cliffhanger of him confessing to Retzko.
Oh, yeah.
The Christmas special it picks up right after that.
Right. I don't remember enough of the show, to be honest.
Is that they hold
Oh.
hatred toward the human world.
It wasn't something that particularly stuck out to me.
From them and act as their weapons. Before arriving here, I
It's
did
weird. It's like how
waste.
Gretzko seems to be kind of one way or the other. It either really sticks with people, or it's just kind of not special to a lot of people. And I think that kind of depends on how relatable you find the situation.
Being here with you beneath this great tree feels like when the tear was purified earlier. Like
Yeah. What's your favorite anime that just doesn't get watched anywhere near enough?
Oh, that's a tough one to answer.
Exactly did you get poisoned?
My favorite obscure. It's a show that I found obscure that I really like that no one talks.
interrupted.
I have to think about that one for a second.
Not only did I not manage to help Dvalin break his curse, but instead was also infected myself. Yes, it was you.
I actually don't think I watch a lot of obscure anime. Oh, I thought of one, Kaiba.
Cathedral?
Kaiba. Okay. Okay.
Claim a certain
I loved Kaiba. That show was great.
I've heard a few people talk about it. It's like a... And then some guy came out with a video how it was basically anime Squid Game before Squid Game came out.
Is it? It's nothing like Squid Game. It's made by by that person who made you know his works. He made the Devilman Crybaby thing for Netflix. He made Ping Pong the anime. He
Masaki
made,
Yuasa.
Yeah, that guy. It's like Kaiba was one of the earlier things he made, and it's great.
Wow, okay. I've only seen one Masaki Yuasa show, and it was Eizouken, which was the last seasonal anime.
Eizouken is so good.
Yeah.
I never saw the last episode though. I
It's-
loved it and then never finished it. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
It's the last seasonal anime I ever watched.
So this Holy Liar Day Hamel is...
Hey, everything I talk about, I say is good. I feel like it's like I'm so easy to impress, but at the same time, I kind of only watch anime if it looks interesting.
Unfortunately, nothing looks interesting, or at least interesting enough for me to, like, make time to watch it.
Yeah, I completely get that.
No matter if it's from the
Most seasonal anime just does not stick out to me, and the ones that do stick out to me is stuff I've already watched.
'Cause,
Or
like-
already into, or just sequels to stuff I'm already into.
Because, like, I hate waiting for content, so I don't want to get into shows like Jujutsu Kaisen, because I don't want to be waiting years and years and years for more of it.
You don't wanna. You don't want to suffer the fate that it's like that Attack on Titan did.
Not really, no. I value my
That
time
was
too highly.
painful. That was pain. I adored season 1 so much when it came out. I wasn't watching it week to week. I watched a batch of it, like I watched a batch of episodes when they were coming out, and then when it finished, I binge watched the rest. But I did watch all of it the year it came out. I absolutely loved it. I could not wait to see more. And then we had to wait 4 years for season 2.
Yeah.
It was painful. And
My
by the time season 2 came out, I had kind of lost an interest, so I didn't even watch it right away. I didn't get around to it eventually. It was great.
Yeah, my favorite anime of all time that just doesn't get recommended or watched is Kekai Sensen or Blood Blockade Battlefront.
I don't think
It's
I've heard of that one, actually.
oh that hurts. Oh that hurts.
I'm sorry, to be fair, there's a lot of anime I don't know about.
Okay. What if Studio Bones made an anime about a bunch of superpowered secret spy people that work in the shadows to maintain the balance in New York City, except it's been fused with a Star Wars cantina?
Okay, you have my interest.
Boom. Great action, great setting, great atmosphere, great cast, great soundtrack, amazing opening and ending themes. Straight up, you have seen the ending theme to the first season of this show before. Look up Sugar Song and Bitter Step.
That does sound familiar.
It is iconic. It is the best anime ending of all time, and I will die on that hill. It is such a good fucking show, and no one watched it. Because it's an episodic slice of life, but because it's an action show, people didn't treat it like it was slice of life. Because slice of life can only be about fucking boring shit.
Yeah, that's why I don't usually watch slice of life. What? There's like 20 slices of life, and they're all about the same 5 archetype girls going to the supermarket. Not interested.
But yeah, this is a slice of life, except it's like an action show set in New York City with aliens.
What's the ending called again?
Sugar Song and Bitter Step.
Bitter Step.
What a blessing from the god of animo. But you should report that to the Knights of the Rose. Why you come to me?
Because you, dear sister, are able to help. I'd like to borrow the holy light. With it, I'll be able to help Stormbringer.
Speaking of gaps in shows, Loopy says, the 5-year wait between season 2 and 3 of Odagaidu really hurt. Oh, 5 years. Fuck. That must have sucked. God.
I have heard this before.
Exactly. You've probably seen parodies of it, because it is extremely popular. It's often used in AMVs as footage. It's just so good, so fantastic, so unique. What kind of ending theme is that upbeat and happy and, like, yeah, energetic?
Please see yourselves out.
What?
Right. I will put this show on my radar. We'll see if it's on Crunchyroll. I know Crunchyroll sucks, but it is convenient.
Wouldn't Storm Terror end up getting killed that way?
That foolish beast betrayed the winds.
Mainly because I don't think I'm going to download viruses off of it if I go anywhere else.
Please, I beg of you.
I'm afraid not, little bard. Strange. Somehow I feel so bad rejecting this sweet child.
Then, I guess I'm left with no other choice.
Do you recommend the dub or Japanese? I'm okay either or.
But
god you've been serving. If there's nothing else, I'll be going back to handle the cathedral's paperwork now. Wait!
Honestly, I believe that he is that god, but people just don't give a shit.
Huh? She didn't even bat an eyelid. But I have at least learned what I wanted to know. She didn't deny that the cathedral is enshrining the Holy Light. Now, since you're the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius, maybe you can give it a shot.
Barbados bless you. I knew you. You and Amber saved Mondstadt that day. So what brings you here? Tasks from the acting Grand Master? Is that so? Not that I don't trust you. It's just that a suspicious bard came looking to borrow the Holy Lyre as well. He's full of nonsense and even called himself Barbados. He must be up to something. There are regulations.
Everyone finds Venti weird for some reason.
It's only used a ludi harp past him.
I don't get what's so weird about him.
From the Grand Master, Seneschal, and community representative are all required.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he is actually the god Barbados that he says he is. Because it's him that's showing up in all of the fucking cutscenes and shit of, like, legends and fairy tales.
So,
Ah, I see.
from the Knights of Favonius?
No wonder he's so popular.
A signed document is required. Without it, there's not much I can do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really am quite busy as of late.
That explains why he can talk to dragons.
I knew it. You knew it? I just wanted to know how influential the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius is. You see, the best warrior should always be presented with the best sword. And yet here we are. Does the story not make for a fitting ballad?
So what are you trying to say? That we're not good enough?
I mean, yes?
No, that's not it. More of a commentary regarding Mondstadt's inability
I mean,
to warrior
Paimon's not good enough, that's for sure.
Mm.
Very well. Looks like borrowing it is not going to be possible. We're simply going to have to steal it. Today we stand for free will. Any suggestions on just how we steal it? Come now, speak up. That's what free will is for. Look at you. Sidetracked from the start. But seriously, you're more suitable for the job than I. Aside from singing, I don't really have any other talents.
Yeah, I don't believe you for a second, Venti.
Besides, if I was caught, I'd have no one to write the grave injustice of my arrest.
How can it be a grave injustice if you got caught stealing red-handed?
I haven't missed much.
Venti unfortunately did not take his shirt or pants off. On the contrary, he's trying to get a lance spear thingy to defeat a thing, I forget, and he can't get it. So he was like, fuck it, I can't hide anymore, I am the god Barbatos, and people don't believe him, which, like, makes sense, but also, he's the one showing up in all of the legendary cutscenes and shit, so I'm gonna go with he actually is, and people just don't believe him.
But things are different for you.
I have just met an NPC called Manly Jack.
Knights of Favonius.
I already
Manly
like that.
Jack.
Comes to Mondstadt.
I'm sure I'd like to jack something of his that's manly.
Should you get caught, you'll easily be able to talk your way out of it. The guards here, it seems they're off duty throughout the night.
Manly Jack says, ever heard of a little something called manliness?
Yes, little. That's, not the word I'd describe.
Stop mentioning us getting caught!
What do you say? Yes. Seems I did mention that.
He goes on to say, I am currently ready to prove once and for all that I am the manliest man of the lot.
Excellent. Drop your pants, let's see.
Paimon will fill you in on her background.
I have to extract your manliness.
Right after you said that, his reply is, whoa, 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 I'm taking my time do it and make a fool of myself now, do I?
Lamau.
The perfect response. Huh? I like this guy. I shall mark the map where he sits, if I can mark the map.
Follow my lead.
I hate the time clock. It be awful. Because you can't use the fucking D-pad, which is horrible, so you can't really get exact numbers, like, at all.
That's annoying.
Show strength and instills confidence in others around you. I must always stay at the top of my game.
Oh god, are we gonna have to do a fucking stealth mission?
There's no
Oh.
stealth in this game. It'd be one thing if there was stealth, but there's not.
This is awful. Fucking stealth.
Oh hey, now you can crouch.
Only for the
Alright.
stealth.
Only for this. You can't crouch when you're doing anything else. Not when you're hunting or trying to sneak up on enemies. Nope, only for this mission. How far do I have to be away from an enemy to snipe it?
How the fuck does this stone thing I'm throwing even work? Why haven't they bothered Oh god, he's walking into the wall. Not only is this stealth, this is jank as fuck stealth. I am gonna hate this.
But is the stealth worse than Spider-Man PS4? I have not played that game, so I can't quote it. I just know people hate the stealth missions in that game. Like, with a vengeance. Wow, the AI is not very responsive. He took like 5 seconds to notice that. Oh, hey, I got the sniper achievement.
GG.
Finally. Now let's see how much that was worth. Only 5. Thought it'd be 10.
Please, fuck off from the stairs.
Yeah, this is not very this is not very clean stealth.
I hate this. This is awful.
Did they do this obligatorily? Because they didn't need to do this. Genshin Impact did not need stealth. Oh, you're caught. Time to do it all over again. That's fun.
This is fucking awful. God, I hope we never have to do stealth again. This is so not designed for it. The AI is nowhere near good enough.
Yeah, this is just kind of unfortunate to watch. Not from you, I mean from the game. Just how much this game is not built for stealth. Did they think they had to put in stealth for some reason?
No. They did this because they wanted to. Where even is the person that's aggroing me? Great. Oh, fuck.
Will they put in stealth boots into the gacha?
No.
An artifact that is only useful for this one side mission and never anywhere else.
I mean, this is mandatory content. This is not a side mission.
Ah, true. So you can roll for the chance to make this one mandatory thing slightly less annoying. But no, this game doesn't even have a sound mechanic, so yeah. You were right in front of him and he didn't see you.
Because they've got, like, timers and shit.
You're less self-aware than the hogs in Wind Waker.
I can't even jump, so I can't jump over shit. I have to take the stairs. Metal Gear Aether. Yep. This is Hideo Kojima's next masterpiece. Let's go. I have to get in from those stairs. Ooh, there's a ladder. There is a ladder.
Is it going to be climbable or is it going to be jank?
I'm still in a dream. Aether. Eater. No, that doesn't work. I need a one-syllable word. Wait, who saw me? Who's over there? Fuck. That's not good.
Can't tell because of the camera.
I've had to turn the sensitivity down to the minimum. Oh god, he's coming this way. Oh, great. Great. No, no. Fuck. Okay, please tell me I at least keep the contents of the chests and they don't reset. Ether, do you remember the basics of CQC? I need scissors. Okay, I keep chests. I can go on sacrificial chest runs. Hide in the cardboard box, that's what Snake would do. I don't get to.
I don't think this world is cardboard yet.
Well, yeah, it does. It has paper. Cardboard is
It has-
just paper.
It is, but I don't think they've learned how to use paper to make cardboard boxes yet.
Of course they have.
They'd rather be wasteful and make wooden boxes for everything.
You're still using wood, you're just turning it into paper first.
That's true. Yeah, but cardboard boxes isn't fantasy-like enough.
The aesthetics of this world are iffy, so it could go either way. Cardboard was invented in 1751.
Oh, what excuse does the game have? You're right.
Yeah, like I said, as soon as they have paper, they have cardboard. Just saying.
I guess this castle's too good for it then. Actually, why do you need a crouch if it's not if this game doesn't have a noise mechanic? I mean, besides not be seen. Like in terms of movement.
Two guards chilling on a pole, 0 feet apart because they're secretly fucking in the middle of shift. Ooh, that is scary. Okay, I've made it back here. I think I've gotten everything behind me, so I can just go forward now. Yeah. Oh, I figured it out. I'm still in a dream. Snake either. Yeah, Snake Eater is a fucking banger, just quietly.
Alright, back, sorry about that.
Freeze! What are you doing here?
Filling the void with singing, I see.
I know it's
Careful.
someone from Organization 13. Fuck Organization 13 is where everything went wrong.
Follow me.
I thought everything went wrong after the first game.
Exactly. That's when they joined. After the first game.
You're right. They showed up in that like DS. That was like the direct sequel to 1.
GBA, you mean?
GBA. I don't keep track of the games. I don't play Kingdom Hearts. I'm too scared to get into it.
Good.
Also, it
Don't
looks
get into it, it's
very,
bad.
very dumb.
Yeah? There's a bunch of people that can't feel emotion, but pretend to feel emotion so convincingly that they're just feeling emotion. Fucking fight me. But they constantly shove it down your fucking throat that they can't feel emotion. Like, come on. Ooh, shit, it's D-Luke. Loopy, we found him.
Ooh.
Well, let's hope it all ends soon.
Can you believe that some people get Luke in like their first role of the beginner banner?
I told you, D-Luke's balls doesn't work. It's not Delic. It's D-Luke. What is it with you and Cindere's, I swear?
Least conspicuous table.
Depends on the tsundere.
The second floor has fewer customers. You'd be less conspicuous.
Actually, no, no, I take that back. I don't like tsunderes. I like jerk characters. Huge difference.
Let's save the paid performance for next time. We'll be heading up now. See you in a bit.
Hey, keep an eye on them. There's something strange about that bar. I'll go ask around.
Ask who exactly?
The protectors of Mondstadt.
I'll protect your ballsack in a minute.
Master Dealer, have you seen two thieves around?
What happened? Why have you mobilized so many guards?
Haven't you heard, Master Dealer? Two thieves are trying to steal the Holy Lyre.
Oh? How odd.
Isn't it? The Holy Lyre is a treasure that was claimed by the god of animal himself. Such a precious piece of cultural heritage.
Yeah, and it's fucking his. He owns it.
Steal something they can't sell off. Would pay better to steal from my sellers.
Huh?
Sorry, off topic. Believe they headed that way.
Understood. Thank you, Master Dealer.
Pia, it's not stealing if it's yours. It's Venti's. He is the Animo god. The thing is fucking his. They're disrespecting the god they claim to be fucking worshipping.
I think I'll have a glass of
You can put down that bottle you stole from behind the counter.
something cold.
Right. I want answers.
Let me finish my drink first. I'll pay you. Well, with a performance.
It's not about money. You seem too young to be drinking.
No need to worry. When I started drinking, you were still. You wanna ask?
I wouldn't say that. Venti's probably 1,000 years old.
The boss of.
They're
It's
gonna
totally
blast
okay,
him.
officer.
He's very famous. By the way, his dandelion wine is one of my favorites. Although most of the time I can only.
Oh, it's my dog.
I just heard about some thieves from the guards. For the record,
There we go.
congrats for trying to steal.
No, Venti's not 15, even though he looks 15. He's 5,000, probably.
Like to see people like him.
It wasn't us that stole it. The real thief is still out there. This is the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius. Why would someone so aspiring steal Mondstadt's
Actually, I have no clue what the characters' ages in this game are.
Oh, so
It's anime logic. It's hard to tell sometimes.
Bart are close friends? Despite only being a passing traveler, you still offered your help to Mondstadt in its time of need. Shame you joined the Knights. The Knights of Favonius. Inefficient right from beginning to end. And told of the tomb? Weak and conservative. Forget it. I don't feel like talking about it.
No, you're gonna fucking talk about it.
the Knights of Favonius.
I will spank you until you start talking. Get on your
It is
knees.
character quest, I assume.
Answers. Why did you steal the holy lyre?
You sure you want to know? It could implicate you in the affairs of the Knights of Favonius.
That's fine. I somehow always end
It
up
demands to be treated like royalty. Then he'll talk about it.
Story of the performance. Will you believe me?
It depends. I'll make my own judgment.
Then will I get paid?
Your reward will range from anywhere between 5 mora and the holy lyre. It all depends on your story.
Very well. Let me put on a show.
They're not even gonna actually have them sing? Fuck you. You lazy cunt of a game.
Confidential information.
No!
Where did you learn?
Hear Venti sing. What's the point in having a bard if it's like in these professional voice actors if you're not gonna hear them sing?
Give me some time.
I'm pretty sure Erica can sing. Why not?
Commander, as one of the knights, it seems you're not a suspect. Blonde is the only description on the wanted poster.
I haven't heard her sing, granted, but I'm sure she could do it.
For the bard, however,
Yeah, we know you're a simp.
No problem. I like taverns.
okay. Let's meet here tonight after the tavern closes. Remember, don't forget our meeting tomorrow night.
Man, the XP give out is so small. Like really, really small. But they have to add some replayability, constant replayability to the game somehow. Grind out some experience points at little every day, and eventually you'll reach level 80.
You're here. Wait, you're...
Well, first of all, I contacted more than one person. Secondly, she came here as Jean herself, not as the acting Grandmaster. A Jean you would never see, even as
Finally reached adventure rank 11. Alright, only one more to go.
Liar, but I never suspected it was you. So, the sound of the holy lyre can purify storm terror and return it to normal? Is that true? That's right. Your honorary knight is putting themselves on the front line to try and resolve this storm terror issue. Now that's the hot shot of the Knights of Favonius I'm talking about. Feels like we're breaking the law, though.
I understand this kind of absurd explanation is hard to believe. But we can ask the bard to play the song again to try and persuade...
I believe you.
to persuade our stubborn commander. Wait, what?
Yes, let's actually hear the song this time.
Given it was once one
No,
of
we're
his.
not.
However, if it was poisoned in the battle of Mondstadt all those years ago, and then corrupted by the Abyss Mage after it woke up, we can't really blame it. But as acting Grandmaster, I obviously cannot make such a statement publicly. Diplomatic pressure from the Fatui makes it hard for us to seek a peaceful resolution to the storm terror issue. People would think I've lost grip on the gravity of the situation. That's why I can only do this in private.
come from?
Right. If the Knights of Favonius publicly prevented an attempt on Duvalin's head, then the only other way to affect the animal god's power is to take the Holy Lyre.
The number of Fatui that have come to Mondstadt is far from limited. I've already managed to coerce a few reports out of them.
Diluc has determined that the Holy Lyre is not being held in the Goth Grand Hotel. I imagine they don't want to leave something stolen in a place where it could be so easily found.
Off Grand Hotel.
If too much
That's a
attention
name.
is paid, then it becomes a big diplomatic issue.
Such is the diplomacy between the seven nations. Outlander, ready to go?
Jean just said the Fatui are trying to take the Valen's power from the Cryo God. I fear this might fall short of their true intentions.
Off to the Goth Grand Hotel, I assume.
Drawn out. Just like Lisa traced the source of the storm to the temples.
The god of animal hasn't been seen for one.
Can you not give us cutscenes that last for like more than 5 seconds that require you to stand still and not move for 2 fucking steps?
Take this.
What is it?
A disguise to protect your identity. Put it on before you run into the Fatui. Unfortunately, there's still one of Mondstadt's hours. At least that's the facade we maintain.
Yeah, I admit that's pretty weird where you could just walk away and it all still plays.
But don't give us fucking minute-long cutscenes that don't carry over between moving to different zones. Like, don't force us to stand still for 20 minutes. That's fucking awful and is gonna make no one want to experience your story. I don't want to experience this story because you're doing such a terrible job at telling it, game. Oh good, this is the Diluc trial. Another Claymore user.
Another one?
Yep.
Well, you've got plenty to work with, so... Sorry, Diluc. I'm a little late. Granted, it also depends on the elemental.
Fire.
Well,
I
that's
mean-
someone to use besides Amber.
I already have Jungling.
Then never mind.
I do like the whole wildly swinging versus just spinning thing. Diluc's
Oh,
Diluc's
that is
charge
nice.
Diluc's charge attack looks like this.
Oh.
Versus Razor's that.
Razor's is a little bit more straightforward, yeah. New Luke's got a lot of is like got a lot of swings and weight going on. I can actually see it being useful alternating between them. You know, to maximize your damage output.
I thought it was the Abyss Order attacking. How did you guys know the liar's here? The place is being kept as locked and tight. If you're after the key, keep going further into the ruins. Don't come after me. I don't know which one of the guards has it, but I'm sure you can find the guards and find out for yourselves.
This guy looks like he's about to wet himself.
Hot. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
One of the 11 is already in Mondstadt. Signora, when she gets her hands on you, she's gonna string you up and torture you. When that time comes, don't you dare say a word about me.
Did he say Senora? What a strange name.
Number 8 of the 11 goes by the name Signora. The fact that the two can run amok across the 7 nations like they do is entirely because of the 11. We need to act quickly before she gets wind of what's going on.
Well, going for the quest to the Snowy Mountains didn't work out. Let me try a different quest. Because I can't get through that one without freezing to death.
Yeah, I had to abandon that one.
I assume I need something to warm myself up that I don't have yet.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Yeah, D-Luke's in the trial now. He's a fire claymore. So I
If
have...
he's a fire claymore, then you can give him the great sword that does a lot extra damage when the enemies have pyro effect on them.
I already have that on Razor because it also affects electric damage.
Oh, that's a good point.
I have a claymore user and a fire user in my party already. So, like, I'm sorry, Loopy. I get he's de tsundere, but, like, it's gonna take a bit more to convince me to put him on my party. Especially depending on whether he's even free.
He probably is if he has all his build up.
Did you already beat all the other guards?
Considering he would be the only free greatsword user, since although it's not that hard to get Noelle, she's technically not free.
What? I'm not scared of you. A debt collector will come to my aid. I've had enough. I am a proud citizen of Snatchnaya. I will not falter.
Ah, the shield enemies are so annoying! Like, I can zip behind them and then they just turn around, like, right away.
Can the fucking shield burn already, please? Thanks.
Shall we try another room?
dog's still barking. Sorry.
Speaking of barking dogs, bark. Bark, bark. Bark,
It's
bark,
fitting.
bark. I'm shooting bark at you while barking. Bark, 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 bark. Bark, 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 bark. Bark.
But does he
Orc.
actually make growl noises?
Advance! Charge! Fall in! Everyone, oppress the advantage! Rally! The tide of battle is in our favor. Careful, it could be a trap. Oh, never mind. Come on! Ready and waiting. Prepare to move company. Fall in.
Doesn't seem like it.
These conditions are unsuitable for outdoor maneuvers. With this newfound strength, I will defend those who fight.
Ooh, that is a very cool sword.
Yep, it's a
Looks
5-star.
really cool on him.
Why has this dungeon gotta be a fucking maze?
Where if there's chests in here that you can miss. That would just be unfair.
Oh, chest, cool.
I was joking. Oh, okay. It wasn't an actual chest. It was just bonus items.
I wasn't even allowed out of the room until I looted the chest. Like, that's... right.
Can't miss that carrot. That is vital for the story. Would not be the same without it.
Who are you? How'd you get in here? Never heard of that association before. What are you lot doing here? That lies way too obvious. You really haven't got anything better. And just how do you plan to borrow it? Okay, sounds like a plan. I have the key here. You can head in from the hall outside, but don't tell anyone that it was me that gave you the key. Don't even try.
How many more adventures points do I need? I need over 1,000 adventure XP. Oh, this is gonna take a while.
Again, he's fucking flat. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh, that's a much more noticeable crease than any of the other guys so far. He might not be flat. Definitely not much, but like, still though.
They acknowledge that he needs to be less flat. They acknowledge that we need the slightest inch of thick in here. Emphasis on slight. Maybe they just forgot to make him flatter. I'd believe that more.
Senora's not going to tolerate this kind of interference in our affairs. So I'll be the one to take care of you. Save her the trouble of having to deal with you herself.
Oh, my dog! She keeps getting wound up.
Everyone on me! Can't run from death.
Finally, the lyre is back in safe hands. Where did that guy go, though? He was here a second ago.
Senora is going to end you. The songs bards sing of your demise will be so terrifying. The people of Mondstadt will never sleep again for the nightmares they give them.
Big talk for a guy who still ran off in the end. Chicken.
Okay, I think she stopped barking now.
Hmm.
Alright,
Oh, you
maybe
don't mean
no.
Paimon. Sorry. Whoops.
Yeah, that too. She also stopped speaking.
Paimon is trash.
Oh, you're right. Venti is in all the legend flashbacks. He's either lying or he has amnesia. Both are equally as likely. And never mind, my dog did not stop barking.
I mean, does he have amnesia though? Like, what is he not remembering?
I'm kind of just going off the subs from the streams, since I haven't gotten to that part myself yet. Ah, she's getting louder.
Goro is getting louder.
This is the holy lyre. You managed to retrieve it. Pattern of flowing wind carved on the rosewood, and the strings still feel cool to the touch, too. Ah, the memories.
What do you think, Venti? Can you summon Dvalin?
Although this lyre is the real thing, I doubt that it's going to work. As you can see, the lyre has been through 1,000 years of history. Its animal power has run dry. In this condition, you couldn't play music fit for even Duke's tavern with it.
Bards fight to get on the stage of my tavern. Don't make assumptions.
Is that really important right now, Master Diluc?
Yes.
You!
More important than anything you could have to say, Paimon.
Emergency here? What do you mean?
It's not even close.
Anyway, we won't be able to call Dvalin with it. The lyre
is really not contributing anything to this conversation.
It's not broken. It's just that the intensity of its
The famous meme line, but it was in English, lol. I'm sorry, what?
crystal with you? Great. Try to use it on the holy light.
Ow. Paimon's most famous line. Cool. So that's the peak of her career and she's only gonna get worse. Oh boy, I'm excited.
Youthful.
All downhill from here.
Mm.
It'll be a long, long way down.
The holy lyre. Thanks to our traveler friend having purified the crystal, the holy lyre won't continue to lose power. That said, its power is far from replenished. It'd be great if we could.
Hey, at least she's not playable.
I can surmise that Dvalin will
And we don't have to hear her voice every time we do anything interesting.
place.
No, who am I kidding? We have to hear it anyway.
This is not something that an honorary knight can accomplish alone. I will mobilize the rest of the knights to assist. When you get the teardrop crystal, please let our honorary knight perform the purification.
Actually, I better not jinx it. They might make her playable in the new update.
God, I hope not.
Let me come up with a song for you.
Is that all you're going to do? Just sing?
I'll give her a curvy human form
Now would I?
that she can turn into.
You deserve an ugly nickname.
Go full Teddy.
Oh, Paimon knows. From now on, you'll be known as
Oh.
Death Bard.
Actually, fuck off, Paimon. Please die. Painfully. You are not welcome here.
I once had with the Fatui.
Is there a sacrifice ending where she dies?
Oh
to-
yay, another fucking 5-minute cutscene where I'm not allowed to do anything because as soon as I leave the room, which is what it's telling me to do, it'll cancel the cutscene and I'll miss important story information. Thanks, game.
Managed to dig up one particular
This is like one of my biggest pet peeves of all time. It's so fucking pointless.
contains the animal god's breath.
I think dialogue in, when you're walking around working, if they're following you,
I'd like to add
so you can kind of multitask.
once work
You
done,
can, get a hard start of where you need to go, and there's a in-game reason why they're still talking to you. But if it's just this, where they're just standing around and you're expected to just hold still, yeah, that's not nearly that's not fun.
I've bought more than 2,000 fakes to date, and the Fatui have yet to find the real one.
Whoa, you guys are insane.
Yes, shut up. Let me gameplay.
Right? Paimon will give you a discount on them if she finds any. Because Paimon's just great like that.
Sure, you can try to find the real one. I'll take what you
Or they
find,
could always
even if
pull a
it's
Red Redemption 2 where you have to keep it the exact pace to the person you're riding next to, otherwise they just
what
won't
you find.
keep talking.
Okay, they're done, finally. No, I
Now
didn't
you can
talk to
leave.
you. I didn't talk to you. I was at the door. Fuck you! I'm at the
Jose
door.
insisting. For you, Jose.
The game is telling me to leave. Why is leaving not the primary option? Oh yeah, I'm sure the ladies like to get fingered by six-fingered Jose.
Ain't that an attractive porn star name?
Oh my god, it's a cat. I can't kill it, but it'll dodge me. Best cat.
No!
No, like, it's dodging. Look at it.
That is impressive. Too bad you can't pet it.
Why would you even try that? I thought you had
I
to
don't
kill all
know.
of the enemies. This is in the bestiary.
Why would you kill cat, though?
Because it's to fill out the bestiary. About 2 seconds from unsubbing, how dare you, cats are angels? Dude, I own a cat. I know
No. No.
it's not because I want to, it's because it needs to for the bestiary.
If that doesn't count, then I don't know what will. Because it clearly wants to live.
Yeah, are you really gonna unsub just because of that? Damn. And here I was gonna promote you to co-host and everything.
Oh no.
Cat 1 Yowie 0. Fuck off. Fine, you might as well unsub.
Oh. All for a cat. Have we learned nothing? No, don't. It's like if you do that to a dog, you'll make even me as sad. The doggy's a good boy. He just sits in front of the tavern wagging his tail.
Yes, Goro does do that.
Girl too, of course. How could I forget?
Follow my lead. Shake it off.
Hello, Raymond. This random NPC with a mustache. He looks very inconspicuous. There we go. That's how I say the word. I know words. I have passed English.
No, you haven't.
Follow my lead.
Yeah, I know I haven't.
English is my specialty. Like, the language at least. My problem is I sucked at writing it.
I hated it. It's like essays. Worst assignments.
Because English isn't about actually understanding English, it's about proving that you can write about complete bullshit. Like, why did he write this book? To make money. Can you extend that to 300 words? No. Boom. Failed English. I was better at it than anyone else, but I didn't give a fuck.
And you write a 3-page essay about why you need good grades to do sports in school. No.
I don't
Then
really...
I didn't write the essay.
Yup.
That guy's taking some decent damage. Going down a lot quicker than the first time you fought him. Assuming it's the same level anyway.
It is.
Yeah, those things actually aren't too hard once you know their patterns.
None of this will. Paimon didn't think we'd find the volunteers in a place like this.
As nice, we are taught to hone our investigative skills.
Oh, that was the main quest one, too.
Yep.
In my experience,
Thank you for your insight, Paimon. That was very,
look for it in the
very helpful.
Don't think too much about it and don't search too hard. And before you know it, what you're looking for will appear right before your very eyes.
I want to check the map, but I can't
Don't worry about it too
because they're talking, and checking the map will make them stop talking
Pay attention to what you
because
see in
this
first
game
position
is
and
terribly coded.
stumble upon what you're looking for.
I don't know. It doesn't sound like that would work.
Neither do you, like ever.
In fact, it's how I used to find my tortoise whenever he went missing.
Wait, you had a pet tortoise?
Yes, why? Something wrong, Paimon?
No, it's, well, just surprising is all.
Why?
Paimon can't imagine Jean having a pet tortoise. Surely you find it hard to imagine too, Master Diluc.
No, I don't. I had one too when I was a kid. What's so strange about it?
What? You too?
In before their siblings, so they had the same pet tortoise. Oh, that's a dragon.
Dragon. Dragon!
That's
Stop everything, dragon.
how ludicrously overleveled is that gonna be?
It's gonna be level 50, I'm calling it.
Lol, only 50. Shit goes to 90 in this game.
Nah, the level 90 dragons are up in the snowy and lava mountains.
36, okay.
Okay, that's beatable.
I mean, is it?
That's-
A boss
I
at
don't
level
think
30.
I don't think that's a dragon.
It looked like a dragon, and then it wasn't.
Now I'm disappointed.
Yeah, gotta go off mic for a sec.
No worries.
Okay, back.
No worries.
Do I attempt that? I don't know if I attempt that. That's a bit out of my pay grade.
It looks like an ice flower, so if you've got plenty of fire, I'd go for it. Might need to switch to amber if you want the fire arrow. There are fire arrows at a distance.
Hmm.
I'm assuming it's ice and weak to fire anyway.
Keep your weapon at the ready. You never know what's around the corner.
Should go well. Or horribly. I mean, but it's a flower. How bad can it be?
Very.
video game flowers tend to be pretty vicious. The worst it can do is spit ice balls. What's it gonna cause, a whole blizzard?
Probably.
And then you freeze to death, like after 30 seconds.
No ingredients for me today.
Oh god, standing in the cold hurts? Oh, fuck you! No. Merely standing in the cold is enough to hurt you. That's not... no.
Oh, looks like you gotta rely on arrows.
No. Arrows
Or,
do...
yeah.
arrows do fuck all damage. There's no way in hell I'm surviving long enough.
Well, guess you gotta get your numbers up.
Yeah, I'm fucking
numbers
insulted.
game.
Standing in the cold hurts you. That's insulting.
I guess they don't want you to brute force it for all the attacks.
Yeah, problem is you still need to, like, get close enough that you can hit it. Just throwing that out there.
Maybe fire effects would melt the ice you stand on? Not sure.
No, because it's just on the floor. It's not like an actual object to melt. Stamina recovers too slowly in this game.
Granted, it also feels like it depletes a little slower compared to Breath of the Wild, for example. Like, that recovers fast, but you also use it up really fast. So basically, the whole system's a little slower. It lasts longer, but you cover less distance.
What adventure rank are you at now?
11.
Still, okay.
Yeah. I'm over 1,000 points till rank 12. So.
Damn, you're not... wow, okay.
Not certain I'm gonna get to it tonight.
Follow my lead.
I would recommend just hunting all of the chests and shit. You don't have the handbook yet, do you?
Yeah, I do have the handbook. So
Hunt monsters. There's a monster tab, hunt monsters.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean now.
They should give adventure rank, and if they don't, then they'll have chests that do. Why can't I get up? Like, serious? What is even the point of that?
Yeah. So close to the water. How come you can't get out?
It's to fucking encourage me to do this. God, why, game? Unnecessary bullshit.
It looks so climbable. That one I don't get.
Yeah, stop putting unnecessary bullshit in this game.
I didn't realize the enemies tab in the handbook was basically a bunch of quests to go kill the certain monsters and pinpoint their locations. That's insanely useful.
Mm.
Thank you very much. This should help me get my points up. Oh, what's that area? I'm just looking at your screen. When did you get there? Unless this is a trial.
It's another dungeon. It's for the story.
Oh, okay. Alright, that makes sense.
Why do I have to stand on the platform for 5 seconds before it starts moving? God.
Do you think people are going to be that slow when it comes to walking on the platform? Like, you can jump. I don't think this game is exactly made for little kids.
Thanks, game. Real fun. How long do I have to fall for before you kill me? God.
Oh my goodness.
Again, unnecessary bullshit.
Follow my lead.
Yeah, I'm sick of all of the unnecessary bullshit.
Yeah, I can see a lot of these things adding up.
Also, why are shields so beefy in this game? Like, fuck. I shouldn't need to be significantly over level like this.
because each shield has an elemental and the elemental weakness breaks it a lot faster?
Yeah, but I'm using the elemental weakness. It ain't good enough. It doesn't break it.
That's basically giving them another health bar.
A health bar that degrades so painfully slowly. Rhythm Tengoku. Wow. Wow, they're not even trying with these achievement names.
But
Now-
I wasn't looking, is that what it's called?
Yeah. Rhythm Tengoku. AKA Rhythm Heaven. Wow.
Oh, I didn't get it.
That's insulting. There's some good shit about this game, and there's some really annoying shit about this game.
It's too early to relax. We're still not in the storm yet. Besides, the Patui could also be planning something.
Yeah, it's definitely a little rough around the edges because they put a lot more polish into.
Nobody was ever proclaimed persona grata by the Patui anyway.
I was gonna say is like the design is like of the game. But that's not necessarily what I mean. I guess I just mean the design of the aesthetic of the characters.
They also present a real threat to the whole of Mondstadt. And when it comes to threats against
Not
Mondstadt,
that there isn't a lot of effort into the world. It's like world design and what is like and
You Knights are subject to too many restrictions.
collectible system of it all.
The so-called diplomatic scum.
Just there are some oversights here and there.
I despise them. If I were to choose between eating a cryoslime alive or joining the Matui, I'd prefer to be crushed to death by a meteorite.
Jeez, your wording is so very dramatic.
70 seconds. 70 seconds of text. Thanks. I sure do love doing nothing for 70 seconds of text after every cutscene, so I can get all the rest of the dialogue that you didn't bother animating. Thanks, game.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how come the rest of the dialogue isn't in a cutscene?
I hate it. It's awful. It's mobile game. It's a mobile
Yeah, but
game.
Yeah, but it's still voice acted. It's still voice acted either way, and regardless of if it's a cutscene, they'll just reuse the conversation animation they already have.
I'm trying to give them
So-
the benefit of the doubt even though I know it doesn't actually apply. This is very much not a game I am playing for the story.
I don't think anyone is really.
I hope no one is. I'm sure people have low enough standards that they are.
Pretty sure most people are just playing it for the open world, and it's a free open world. It's budget Breath of the Wild. And hey, it is still admittedly fun to explore another open world. Although admittedly when this game first came out, I did see some people thinking that it had an even better story than Breath of the Wild. Probably because Breath of the Wild's story was more on the minimal side.
Yeah. Breath of the Wild doesn't have a story. At least in most people's opinions.
I would say its story is more so in its in its world than actual cutscene content. Which I get, but always it's like I definitely respect favoring the gameplay and experience over constantly stopping the game for cutscenes. But at the same time, I really liked the cutscenes that the game did have, and I thought it was a shame that there wasn't more. But yeah, it's a double-edged sword. You don't want to stop the experience, but at the same time, it left me wanting more as well. So it was what it was. But it's a nitpick at most, since it's still my favorite game on the platform.
Oh yay, grass and fire. This is gonna go well.
I mean, it's a little bit more controllable when it's your fire.
Nah, it really isn't. Not in this game.
At least compared to when you have like 5 different enemies constantly shooting fire arrows at you. That's too much to deal with. That gets very out of control.
None of this will go to waste.
Oh, it feels like I'm gonna have to grind so many enemies to rank 12.
Hmm. Why are you grinding enemies? Oh, right. Fuck. Sorry. Yeah. For the handbook, not regular enemies.
Yeah, no. Handbook.
And a lot of the chests they give you, make sure you open them, because that's where a lot of the adventure rank is actually going to come from. Chests.
I'm always on the lookout, opening every single one I see. Constantly fighting enemies for them, just in case they end up dropping one. Which they do a good amount of the time.
Purifying these crystals first.
I'm even trying to go back to earlier areas to see if there was chests I missed.
It is hard to believe such a thing is possible until you've seen it with your own eyes.
Interesting. It's like filtering water. The process is refreshing.
I think we should have enough tears now. So next we use the crystals on the holy lyre like last time.
Why did that need to be two separate dialogue prompts? Why? You're just padding. It's wasted time. Stop wasting my time.
It seems completely different from before.
The lyre's animal power seems fully restored. We should be able to use it now. It's all thanks to you.
Now, where should we summon Storm Terror? It must be away from the city, else there will be casualties should we fail. Perhaps here at the winery?
Okay. 70-second cutscene? No? Cool. Thanks.
Although we may be able to negotiate with Storm Terror, we'll most likely have to fight. Nothing more?
Do I need to talk to these people for chat? Fucking no one's on chat. No one's on chat.
Probably not.
Does anyone care?
I mean, if you don't need to talk to them for the story or a quest, may as well save it for another time.
Okay, you're not voice acted.
Although we may be
Oh yeah, if the chats aren't voice acted,
Storm Terror,
definitely no point in them.
most likely have to fight. Please be ready for it. Some of Dawn Winery's wine is sold at Angel's Shed, a local tavern. I work the bar there sometimes. If you ever need to talk to me, feel free to find me there. Otherwise, you might need to make an appointment with my butler. Although we may be able to negotiate with Storm, I mostly decided to do it on a whim. Though I must say that bar is quite a treat. Besides, it's bad for my business if we keep letting Storm Terror do whatever it pleases.
So basically,
Clear thought.
Loopy is already writing the Venti and D-Luke fanfiction as we speak.
May the wind guide us in saving the body.
Look at Venti's stockings, lol.
Not much thigh, unfortunately. Stockings cover up quite a lot.
Because they're focusing too much on the femme and not enough on the boy.
But I must set an
A
example
shame.
for the others.
Oh, up there. Thanks.
Oh, hey, there's actually a chest on that rock island over there if you can swim to it.
The camera turns so slowly, but it's the only way I can make a bow combat bearable. God, swimming is so slow. Fuck, game, come on. I'm gonna drown.
I
Yep.
think you have to start off at another point on the beach. Some of the points are shorter.
Follow my lead.
Yeah, you have to start off. It's like over there. My laptop gave me another ad for Agretzko Season 4. It must really want me to remind me it's coming. I'm well aware it doesn't need to do that.
Let's distribute these among our forces.
I wish I could find more chests like that. It's a very generous chest.
I have to take the long way around because of the fucking cliff.
another cutscene. That was fast.
No, it really, really, really wasn't.
It felt like you were just watching a cutscene like a minute ago.
Problem was as simple as a traveler in a song. I suppose.
I hope that's what it feels like to the viewers.
Target 2.
It does not feel like that to me.
Everyone, please step aside. I, the best wandering bard of the mortal world, shall begin my performance with the Holy Lyre.
They've just got to reuse the main theme so that they don't have to compose as much music.
Is it at least remixed and a little differently?
No.
Oh, that's a shame.
Then why do I see sadness?
Well, there's the pretty dragon at least.
Sadness that speaks of your yearning for this song.
Some solace.
Communicating.
Now, will Venti actually sing? This is important. Of course not. We gotta go Kingdom Hearts on it.
I hate misunderstandings. In fiction. Like all of them.
Yeah, they are not fun. They might be my least favorite fiction trope.
They are never fun, they are never interesting.
Be careful.
Just fucking explain yourselves and let people finish explaining themselves. This is why I hate humanity.
Though, I think
My
I'm
goodness.
willing to use the name Venti.
Uh,
How's the Holy Lyre?
what's even worse is when the misunderstandings keep piling up. It's like one after the other, and it just gets more and more frustrating.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I think it's beyond repair.
You're right. If we don't fight the evil at its source, then we can't save Devolve at all.
In which case, I shall call upon Outrider Amber to track it down.
No need.
Why is that?
I eradicated one not long ago, in one of the Four Winds temples.
What? When?
If you want to track those monsters down, then I'll seek answers from my contacts. I've got other means for getting the job done.
Dear. Though he dislikes the Knights of Favonius, he protects Mondstadt in his own way.
Oh? Why does our little Paimon sound so doting all of a sudden?
Please, for the love of God, don't give Paimon a crush on him. I can barely tolerate her as it is.
Wait, what? Are they going there?
They're going there.
Wait for
No way are they going there. Come on.
Paimon is gonna have a one-sided affection for D-Luke. I'm gonna hate it. I already hate Paimon.
will not go unpunished.
Oh, that is not very charming. Oh, wait, is that the? Yeah, that's the girl. That's ain't their sister, Levine. Is she the villain? Is she the villain?
Every second only continues to show why I shouldn't give a fuck about this story.
Okay, that's okay. That's kind of that's a cheap way to take the story. What if we made it's like the main character's goal, the villain. Now they gotta fight each other, and it's gonna be a really sad climax. And look, I'm not saying the idea of, you know, pity is like pitting two characters that really care about each other against each other a bad idea in general. It's just that feels like a little bit of a cheap way to take the story. That's unfortunate.
Fighting has ceased for now. Commence
Well, so much for for unlocking his sister later on in the story. I guess she's the villain now.
Mm.
Glad I picked to play the guy then. Let me guess, her motivations is that she really wants to leave this terrible world, and that she doesn't really care what happens to it. While the character you play, in his effort to look for her, has grown to love it and made so many friends along the way.
We can already see exactly where this is going. Like, this is so bad. God.
It's really, really cliche and standard.
17, 18.
Ad Astra.
That's unfortunate. I mean, I wasn't expecting the story to be great exactly. I thought it'd be mildly entertaining it's like, you know, on the side while, you know, I have fun in the open world. I wasn't expecting too much. But still, even so, it's kind of disappointing. That I can already see the climax coming.
Great, it wants me to go to Liyue. $3,000 meters. Finally, I'll go somewhere fucking new. God damn, it wants me all the way over there? Shit.
Yeah, it hasn't sent you to a lot of new towns, has it?
Hmm. Granted, this is a side mission, but like... I'm gonna need to do more main story next stream.
around the corner.
That's gonna suck.
Yeah, I think you've had enough of the main story for today. It's... Gotta de-stress yourself before you're ready to go through Paimon inevitably falling in love with Thielu. Or who knows, maybe it won't do that. Maybe it'll spare us.
Oh well, I've got to stream for another hour, so I'm gonna...
Another hour? Oh,
It's not 4
it's
o'clock
good.
yet. Unless you want to call it quits before then.
It is 10 for me, which means I will need to get off soon. It's gonna probably last maybe another 10 or so minutes, but I won't be able to be on for too much longer.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're already feeling kind of tired and you want to call it now, that's fine too. I don't mind either way.
Yeah, I think we're gonna call it quits, hey.
Okay.
Thank you for joining. Sorry this probably wasn't the most entertaining stream. Sorry we have to do the main story tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to it either.
Well, if nothing else, maybe it'll be worth laughing at.
Maybe. I hope
It's
you
our...
have good luck with your job interview thing.
Yeah, I hope it goes somewhere, and I'll keep chipping at this game. I'm slowly making steady progress toward rank 16. I think the gameplay experience should really pick up once we're able to play together.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you for joining, everyone. And by everyone, I pretty much mean Loopy and basically no one else, because no one else chats. Hope this was at least mildly entertaining.
Well, I had a good time.
I'll see you guys tomorrow as well. Okay, bye.